Why did the Germans change their attitude towards the T-34 tank towards the end of the war? In general, the Germans considered the Soviet T-34 tank to be a formidable weapon. What's more, after the first combat encounters, the Wehrmacht was puzzled as to how the Soviet Union had managed to keep the production of this machine a secret. However, according to the memoirs of German tank ace Ludwig Bauer, this Soviet tank subsequently lost all its advantages, and attitudes toward the T-34 changed, as you may have guessed, not in its favor. Whether Bauer was telling the truth or deliberately downplaying the effectiveness of the Soviet tank in order to sweeten the bitterness of defeat in World War II is up to you to decide. From the memoirs of Ludwig Bauer, quote, "The long-barreled T-4 confidently hit the T-34 from a distance of 800 meters. Nowadays, it is generally believed in Germany that the T-34 was a phenomenon, that we could not destroy it with anything, and nothing is being done to dispel this misconception. This is partly true for the T-3. In 1941 and the spring of 1942, most of the T-3s had short guns. Its shells could not penetrate the T-34 even from 300 meters. That is how this legend arose. However, our weapons continued to develop, and when the T-4 with the L-48 gun appeared, we gradually learned that we could destroy the T-34 from 600 meters, then from 700 meters, and so on. Then we realized that we could reliably hit a T-34 from a distance of 800 meters. It ended up that the T-34 no longer rode in the first wave of attackers. First came the KV-1 and only then the T-34. The T-34 had an advantage only in maneuverable combat due to its speed, but not due to its thick armor. Its armor was only 45 millimeters thick, which was no match for 75 millimeter guns. When I say no match, of course this should not be taken too literally." End of quote.